tomorrow is tomorrow's God or Damarong when it comes to Pokemon. So let's do our best to finish this today. I mean, I do have all 8 badges, so I just gotta beat the plot and beat the Pokemon League. And I think those are intrinsically tied together, if memory serves. So we should be good. Yes, please. Ugh. I'm sick of things like that. If a door won't unlock without electricity, like, you got a problem there. I'm getting real sick of technology sometimes. I tried to order my friend food through the McDonald's app, and thank you for that. Tried to order my friend food through the McDonald's app, and I had to be there to pick it up, like my phone, because otherwise it wouldn't pay for it. So my friend ended up starving, and I felt real bad. Anyways. Oh, joy. I mean, I guess that's fair to be expected, considering that it's a physical move. I'm probably better off using, well, would have been better off using Hyper Voice, since that's still special stab. I don't remember if this thing is Psychic Nuclear or Poison Nuclear. Yeah. This key is still fucking sticky. I guess it's Poison Nuclear. Yeah, it is also Poison Nuclear. Poison? Oh no. Okay. I have the easy out. I should just do that. This is like the raid, or not raid, the Horde trainer battle in X and Y, or in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, where it's just 5 Poochyamos that all use Intimidate on you, and as soon as you send out something with, as soon as you send out anything with, like, competitive or clear body, you just win. Anyways, someone allowed Mega Electruzo to exist, so you're gonna make him pay. I'm gonna pay as well. It is pretty impressive that Prometheus can survive a rain boosted stab surf. Okay. Done with those. We still can't run, by the way. We're stuck with walking speed. Carbos! should have bought the Protect TM. I should have just bought more TMs in general. I want Blizzard on this thing as well. Just because it's good coverage. Also, apparently there was an Ice Beam TM on the snow route. I just missed it. So. Sucks to suck, I guess. Alright. Can't turn the power on. Oh, please tell me I have to turn it. I have to just turn it on and off again. No, I guess not. Okay. Consult. Is this game playing a Metal Gear Solid on me? Where's the raid me? Trade in this link, external patcher, bugs, links, credits. See, that would have been clever, but it doesn't look like it. Oh. The fact that it hits me and my party. Great. If I let it kill my party, do I just black out? Fucking fantastic. I love this game. But what happens if I black out of this one? I don't really have a Pokemon Center to return to. Come on. Okay, Ultra Ball. Carbos! Green, red, blue. It's fucking... That's one of my favorite jokes. I got that from another Let's Player. Was in no, not this one. Glad I invested in Super Repels at least. All right. G R A. All right. I can go heal now. I still can't run because that would require... I don't know what that would require. There's not really any reason I can't run. Like, yeah, it's a heavy suit, but like, I can make one of my Pokemon use strength. That lets me push boulders. Okay, heal up. Ah, boy. Hiss. A power cell is needed. Now, where would I go about getting one of those? Now, why is one of those here? You know what? I'm not gonna ask. We've got a, oh, what's the cave in, what's the cave in Fire and Leaf Green that you go to enable the unknown caves? Because this is just one of those puzzles. Or the, there's like one of the same puzzles in Emerald where you go to the Aqua Base. Oh, fuck, man, really? This is just fun to do, though. Yeah, Tanabe Ruins, that's it. TM91 Flash Cannon, oh my god, took you long enough. Yeah, boy. Alright, so that was hidden power ground. Which I will keep because dark is not that helpful. Also, something I didn't realize until Orange Fluffy Sheep pointed it out in that Let's Play that I went back and... I've been reading up to where I caught up to, so I haven't spoiled myself. Even though I spoiled myself in the old Let's Play, but like, that's kind of far back in my mind. So I only remember some choice bits. But anyways, there's only one dark type with a decent special attack stat, and its physical attack stat is still higher. So Dark Pulse is basically useless as stab. And as coverage, it's outclassed by Shadow Ball. It's dark. Something's going to jump scare me. I wonder what it could be. Nuclear types that are not there. It's a Xenomite. I get it. It's a reference. I just hate it. Alright, I would need a poison or other nuclear move to weaken it. Yeah, Xenomite is another safe nuclear type because once you catch it, it will actually obey you, if memory serves at least. That's one of its gimmicks. The other gimmick that it has is that it knows the move, I don't know if it knows it now, but it can learn the move, Fallout, which is a weather move that provides the, it's a weather move that, yeah, here it is. It deals damage to non-nuclear types based on their weakness to nuclear. If you send in something that's quad weak to nuclear, aka everything with a dual type, they take stealth rock damage, basically. You will lose half of your health if you are quad weak to nuclear. Keep this thing about Aftermath in mind. We'll get back to it later. Anyways, I might as well catch one. I don't know if you get another opportunity to catch them, or if this, like, this horde is a limited encounter. But I might as well. It could make a good last team member. Probably not, though. Anyways. Yeah. Actually, I should have sent out, if I had sent out Sane, then I could have overridden the rain. Oh well. Nope. Air cleaned itself out anyways. I appreciate that he at least figured out, the developer at least figured out how to make, like, capturing a trainer's Pokemon work without immediately ending the battle. Here's, you know, Gen, which... Well, let's see if I can not one-shot it. Being a steel type has its benefits. Oh, yay! Trade evolutions. Also, nice job not making the sprite disappear for fly. Alright. Less okay. Again, I must stress, I've said this before, but like, you are a game developer, you have the option to not include trade evolutions. But you do anyways. And you don't have a way to avoid trade evolutions, like the trade back guy in, oh, what is it? Crystal Clear? That guy is smart, because you keep the trade evolution, but you don't have to deal with the trade evolution bullshit. I haven't played Crystal Clear in a while. It's actually gotten quite a few updates. I might go back to it. Certainly better than this, even with all my problems with it. I don't need to do this because there's actually a healing machine not that far out, but still. The electro switch just disappeared. For a second at least. Diamond and Pearl let you get Steelix just in the wild. And then Heart Gold and Soul Silver had a Steelix trade. Oh, we're back to stealth sections again, huh? Fine. Oh. I'd just like to point out that this outlevels the final boss. And if memory serves, we will soon be getting a way to remove the obedience check on nuclear Pokemon. I don't remember if it returns them normal, but I believe we can at least remove the rad status that gives them the obedience check. So you can just have a level 75 Tropent. If you don't kill it, at least. Like I will. But you can just outlevel the final boss if you want. It's funny. Alright. And up here. Power Cell! Hey! We are safe! Can I run? Much better. have to fucking manually lift the left key because it's something. Fine. Let's do with a thunder instead of a double stab surf. Oh, that might end up being like the same power anyways. Still no animation. Hey! Double hay! Hey, if you're gonna give me nuclear balls, I'm gonna use them. Hey! Nice. Oops! 3! I mean, at this point, it's more like oops a million. Oops a million. Because, like, there was also the Arbok that was on par with the level curve, and Arbokite is in this dungeon. Or the Gyarados, for that matter. You can also catch that Gyarados. And also Nucleon. Like, someone looked at Nucleon. Someone looked at fast nuclear spam with the strongest nuclear type move in the game, because the next strongest is base 100 power with the overheat drawback, meaning that, yeah, Hyper Voice is, at Atomizate, Hyper Voice is even stronger. Someone looked at that and thought, yeah, that's okay. Give that to players for basically free. Okay, still need the power cell, or not the power cells, but the door lock. So I guess that's in here. There's one. And if we keep going. There's another string puzzle. Quite a beefy one at that. Oh well. It feels like that should have been harder. I'll never get tired of doing that. Let's see. In here, another string puzzle. This one actually looks kind of difficult. Let's see. Come on. Never mind. And as I mentioned, Arbokite. If I had access to a PC, I would just pull the Arbok out of my PC. If I was split in two, I would just take my fist. Anyways, now let's redo the strength puzzle because some mysterious gentleman must have come and undone all my effort on the strength puzzles while I was busy fighting a xenomorph. Forget if this game has controller support, but I fucking hope it does. I think we can move now. Okay. Oh no. Manually save here, because if memory serves, autosaves will actually break in this section. A timer section that keeps going down while you're in menus. I miss Akumura. There better not be any items in here. Of course, there just so happens to be too much radiation where there's a goddamn maze. And once again, no run button. One of these is a fucking dud, isn't it? What a fucking joke. Wait. I'm wasting time, but I gotta make sure the Mega Evolution goes off. Ah! Key! Stop being sticky. Gotta have a good meal. I'm a cat who loves to snooze. Wow, a critical only did like not that much more. Also, fucking nice, bud. That might be the most blessed image we've had so far. Garfield 69. Is there anything in here at all? No, of course not. Here we are. Fight me. Fight me! Yeah, good thing for that, right? I appreciate the game acknowledging just how stupidly busted Nucleon is. Oh, I meant to Mega Evolve. I'll be fine. Not fine, not fine, not fine, not fine. Okay, hold on, it's fine, I can fix this. I'm surprised there's no berry that revives yet. It seems like something a Pokemon would have. Alright, Mega Electric So, let's fucking go. Like, I don't think it would activate like a normal Hold Berry, but it would, like... It would be able to be used in single player as a revive. Oh yeah, the final form of Xenomite, it's Xenoqueen. It's literally a Xenomorph Queen. I get it. It's a reference. That doesn't mean it's funny. Let's make a berry up. It's okay. Honestly, it'd have been more threatening if she Mega Evolved her Arbok instead, because then it would have slowed me down. And Uranium. This thing is a legendary, basically. It's like 600 BST, I think. Let me open up the wiki. $678. It is faster than Electric So, but it also just used the overheat move. Oops. Time to get your booty blasted. Oh, overheat. I'll have to remember that for next time it becomes relevant. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, cough, cough. Oh, and it has a physical move too. Atomic Punch. I believe that is legal for Uranium at this level. Anyway, so much for a legendary. Also, that didn't even get me like half a level. There's a reason why I'm using rare candies. And thus, Uranium reverts. I'm surprised that didn't use the Undertale sound effects when Flowey breaks your save file. It wasn't that good. I just spammed Thunder. Okay. Maybe I should go talk to, Kellen. Also, thank fucking god I can run again. Oh, it's so refreshing. Okay. Alpha form. Beta form. Okay. Good thing I'm a silent protagonist. That's one thing I can give this game's plot. It's also Actinite, Actan. We'll be there. But yeah. Ooh. But as I was saying, that's one thing this game's plot doesn't have. Thankfully, it doesn't pull the goddamn talking protagonist because it's never. I've never seen it done well in a Pokemon game. Yep. Now we can revert the disobedience status from nuclear Pokemon. So if you didn't want to use if you don't want to use the Nucleon like a person who doesn't want to use overpowered things in the game, you can use any other nuclear type now and still get the benefits. Although no Atomizate Hyper Voice, but whatever. Since I don't need Surf or Dive or Strength on Gyarados, I'm going to grab the Arbok that I caught. It'll be my honorary 6th team member. It might be my... Actually, you know, I might make him... I don't know. I mean, I did name it, so I could make him my actual 6th team member. Let's take a look at it. It has Shed Skin instead of Intimidate. And it's plus special attack. And minus speed. And Mega Arbok doesn't gain any special attack. And its only nuclear moves are Radio Acid. What about Barriet? Plus attack. That's not bad. I mean, it has no nuclear... Although it has no nuclear moves. That's the problem. Oh, that thing's cry is adorable. This thing is adorable. I love it, actually. And Xenomite and Xenoqueen. Or Xenomite and Xenogem. Ugh. It's a defensive... It's a... Not defensive, but it's a... Oh, fucking nice. Nice stats there. Good. I guess it is still a trainer battle after all. Anyways, I mean, I have been using a modest, Filiger this whole time. I just really wish this thing had a better ability. If it had Intimidate and then, if it had Intimidate and then, Petrify on top of that, that would have been incredible. Still, let's see. Might as well use that Arbok guide I got. Although, I mean, I already have something that Mega Evolves. Well, I'll show it off at least. Actually, what was the other? I did catch another nuclear Arbok. What was it? Because I have Charbok because it's funny and better leveled, but what about this one? Adnokana, Intimidate, Neutral Nature. Maybe. I could just use that one. But this one is pre-IV'd or pre-EV'd for me, so I don't know. Let's at least show off nuclear Mega Arbok. I just put up another repel and I tried to go fight wilds. I'm not that smart. Surround repels. There we go. We still don't. Mega Evolve. Use Gastro Acid to waste a turn. Honestly, I like it. It's green and black, but the green looks very nice on it. So it just uses Gastro Acid and nothing? Yeah, honestly, I like this one a lot. I think I like it more than the actual Mega Arbok. Yeah, might as well use it actually. Just I like Mega Arbok a lot. Rather, I like I like regular Mega Arbok a bit, or a good bit, and then I like Nuclear Arbok a good bit, and then the two together go together really well. And I need a 6th team member anyways. But let's not use this one. Let's use the one with a non-joke name and a good nature. Or okay nature and good ability. I'm tripping over my words a lot today, to be honest. Now where is... Let's see. Let's grab Adnokana. How many rare candies do I have left, actually? Because that might... Ooh, I only have 43 left. Give me but one moment. Okay, here we go. Now if I do this, and then change that to... Sorry I can't get this on camera, by the way, because it would... This thing opens up a lot of new dialogues, and therefore is basically impossible to capture on stream. But basically, I'm opening up Cheat Engine to get a bunch of rare candies. Replace the... that, and what else do we not need? That, change that one to 99 too. There we go. We should be good for the rest of the game now. Because I replaced something in the items bag, it ended up replacing something. The rare candies ended up going to the items bag. Oops. Anyways, I'm going to go to 65. I believe that is a fair level for the, it's probably a fair level for the, Elite Four, considering how the level curve has been so far. And I can't forget to give this thing, I can't forget to, return this thing to being... Oh, is it? Oh, that's my bad. I can turn it up. I don't like having it up too high because, there's like mic fuzz, but it's fine. Hello. Yeah, the fact that literally the legendary Pokemon of this game, when owned by a trainer on par with my levels, didn't even give me half a level. Grinding this by hand, not happening. Also, this thing hasn't gotten a single physical poison type move. It's kind of annoying. And by kind of annoying, I mean really annoying. About a good description of this game. Here we go. This is an actual physical poison type move. I think I'd rather have Crunch, even if Dark is not that good of coverage. Laser Pulse. What is this? Normal. User attacks this laser that cycles between fire, electric, and ice types. It cycles instead of just using what would be convenient. Is the description correct, or... Laser Pulse. It is never affected by type moves. Yeah, nope. It is only learnable by the S51 line. Mega S51 has Mega Launcher, but that is 9,000 coins that I am not grinding out. Meteor Mash. That's a physical move. No, thank you. I'm sad that Arbok doesn't really have anything to call its own in canon. Because, you know, Muk has an Alolan, and Weezing has a Galarian now, but Arbok's still kind of left in the dust, sadly. I hope I get something cool next gen. Let's give it... Normally I'd sell the Carboses for money, but this thing needs some EVs, so I might as well give it some. Also obligatory Carbos. Let's look at what TMs I need too. Luxray's cool. Wish it was faster. Wish good electric type moves weren't, or good physical electric type moves were a thing. Blaze Black and Volt White gave it Blaze Black and Volt White 2 gave it Volt Switch, or not Volt Switch, Volt Tackle, and that's actually really good for it. Still a little slow, but it's fine. It could just be strong, intimidate, and punch things really hard. That can be useful, as seen by, as seen with Incineroar, who's become the king of doubles. Okay, so let's go cure, Nokana. Now it's the gym. And now it'll listen to me in battle. Don't have to deal with stupid bullshit. Okay. I don't know how much money I have actually, so maybe we should just... We can do some TM shopping, I guess. That's the resort casino. It is a shame. It cannot be radical. We cannot all be radical. We cannot all be, Kungara. This is... Actually, no. This one's battle items. So I believe this one is TMs and HMs. So let's sell a bunch of stuff. I guess I really don't need the stones, all things considered, if I'm not going to be filling out the decks. And you can buy the stones later, so I'll just get rid of them. Is charcoal still worth like 4,800? Or yeah. So for this, I can buy... Blizzard. And let's use that. We'll have the chance. Ice coverage is good. Just being stuck with Rock Smash isn't. Actually, you know what? I can, I can go, delete moves and relearn moves, because the, as it turns out, there is a way to get to, Eastern Tandor, but you have to take a boat to, the other place. Now it's not Saturday, we can get some things. I have not seen a single Metal Links. I have no idea what this is. Oh, it's Orchinx's evolution. Its mega ability is heat proof, but it's still grass steel. Its base form is good enough. You really don't need to waste a mega slot on it. Actually, what else is nice? $100 mega coat or metal coat. All right, I've got a couple things to do. I forget where I go to fly to the... Or, I forget where I take the boat, but it's... I think it's the place where I used to go, or where we used to go to, where we once went to go to the power plant. I was incorrect. Epsilon. Where? Fantasy City. Where is boat? Oh, it is Beale Beach. Southwest. Okay. So I'm just blind, I guess. entirely valid option. Let's see. Ooh, item that I missed. Coconut milk. Well, if it's southwest, then... I mean, I am... Oh, is it... It's not southwest. Who the hell is the boatman? Because it's not you, clearly. Wait, no, I'm looking at Venezi. It's the bottom part of Venezi that... Okay, hold on. Okay. How do I... Also, shoutouts to being able to get in on the, Shoutouts to being able to get in the water, from the beach, and being able to get off on the, dock, but not being able to get back on the dock. It's annoying. Anyways, yeah, there's no, there's no sailor to talk to get to the other place. Can I take the train to East Tendor? Can I, like, do this? No, no I can't. Of course not. Ugh. Let's see. Pokemon, Uranium, boat to Venezi. So, oh, it's the fucking briny situation where he needs to be at one place to be at the. He needs to be at one place to take you to the other. So because I flew out of, I have to go back to Vanessa manually. Guess this is what we're doing now. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I like catching this game in the silence. It's funny. Don't remember what qualifies as East Chain Door specifically, but I might as well. East Vanessa. Actually, wait. Oh, thank God. Thank you. Okay. So there's a couple things I need to try. I gotta go to Vanessa for the move tutors and stuff. And also, now that I think about it, wait, no. It's still only... No, it's still Wednesday. I thought it was Tuesday, because I missed yesterday, so... anyways. One of these houses has the move tutor stuff. Wait. Yep, this is the end of that side quest. I've already said this before, but like I must point out just the fact that every single house in this game is the same. First of all, let's see if you can learn anything. Nuclear waste, elemental fangs. Elemental fangs might be worth something. Probably more worth it than setting up on, and trying to set up on. Probably more worth it than trying to set up on a nuclear type. Let's go with Fire Fang, because Ice Fang beats ground, but Fire Fang beats steel, and that's a little more important to me. And I don't think anything can learn anything new, but just to be sure. bird. I could just use that for my flyer and just get rid of fly on Prometheus and teach it literally anything else. I'll do that. It there's a pause for a little jingle, but there's no jingle. Why does this game continue to do this? So before anything else, let me just make sure that Sanai can't learn a new move. And let's give you Laser Pulse. Okay. So that's all I need from here. Now I've got to find the Pokemon Center. Every time with this fucking game. Another thing I realized from reading the OFS LP is that I actually missed a whole side quest. That's not only a side quest, but the resolution to a big part of the game, or a big part of the game is an exaggeration, but a resolution to an earlier subplot. So I'll do that now because it probably won't take too long. Press F for when we thought that Grid was going to be usable. It's just a normal bird. It doesn't have anything interesting about it. Anyways, we missed something in Silverport. Okay. Okay. This guy is just an evil guy for the sake of being evil. The number one sign of an evil villain, male pattern baldness. Anyways, next time we go out to around, yeah. Nice rocket greens. Oh, we just got mugged in a Pokemon game. It'd be nice if other, well, maybe not nice, but it'd be interesting if other team villains had the ability or the knowledge to do this. Is this supposed to be foreshadowing for Coliseum and XD? I should have done that. If you let me go free, I could just go tell the cops. Just a bunch of flavor text that doesn't really mean anything. $92. Nice. Let's just do this for a while. Let's just do this for the rest of the stream. Oh dear. That wasn't even the right number. I meant to do this. No. Keep. I meant to do this. Or maybe this. Nope. The sticky left arrow is going to be the fucking end of me. Anyways, let's be clowns. I mean, let's not be clowns anymore. Wow, you got all that from just talking to someone that doesn't even speak your language. That's impressive. Anyways, Garlic Kid. It's a grass fighting. It's a legendary basically. It's stupidly strong, and it's level 50, so you can use it as soon as you get it. Basically, like, if I did this the first time I came here, I would be set for the rest of the game. He has 115 attack, 115 attack, 105 special attack, and 115 speed, with 90, 85, 90 bulk. This thing is pretty much set for the rest of the game with its default moveset as well. Anyways. There's a lot of lore here. The long and short of it is that he killed your mother. Prepare to die. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Just... Also, once again, I must stress that Garlic Kid is a pretty poor name, and its sprite is also very bad. What kind of cry is that? This reminds me of a PokeStar Studios movie where you have a fixed Pokemon, but it's a lot worse. There's the gargoyle that we never got. Oof! Give me my shit. I hoped he was just gonna deck the scientist in the face. That'd be a lot funnier. I'm so glad that everything in this gen is weak, or everything in this gen, every scientist here has something that's weak to fighting or grass, and by that I mean like almost exclusively fighting, actually. happens if you lose here? I'm not gonna find out. But, like, do you just wake up in your bed with garlic head again? We kept all of our items. Effort. There it is again. It's so bad. So, is Garlic Kid still in my party? No, it's not. Punctuated for emphasis. You know, you could just, like, blow out a gun. I should have taken this on earlier. Even running off a special move, it's still ×4 effective. Realistically, the only benefit to Mega Evolving Adnokana, if I'm not going to use its physical stab, is to just get faster, a little faster. Also, here's what the rat evolves into. It gets Sketch eventually, but it's not really worthwhile. Terrible. Disgusting. I hate it. I cannot stand it. It's hideous. I probably should have done this side quest a lot earlier, to be honest. Oh, there's a part steal. Okay. Yeah, you get free Garlic Kid. Fun fact about this: this is actually different than the Garlic Kid you were just using, so it doesn't keep any experience or levels that you might get, and its nature is rerolled. The only thing that this affects is a minor bit of dialogue when Bambo comes to meet you and you and Theo after the 7th gym. The fact that he was behind the nuclear explosion that killed that made your, like, quote unquote killed your mother is never really addressed. Anyways, unlike the good Garlic Kid we got, this time we have Timid. Also those IVs. Oh my god. Check that 6-0 IV in special attack. It's disgusting. Anyways. One more thing before we go. Actually, that's just the regular Pokemon. What I need is battle items. No, that's not right. Yes, I would like choice specs for Nucleon. This thing basically only uses Hyper Voice anyways, so this is just a free additional 1.5 times boost. And now let us... okay. Beale Beach City. And also, I didn't get it the first time, so let's get this, because I might need that, all things considered. Now then, Victory Road is this way. Let's go back to Legend Town. Let's go to the bag to get the amulet coin. Let's give that to a bomb insect because I don't know, he didn't have an item. Let's go. Throwback to Oops 1.0. Our good old friend there. Let's actually, let's put a repel. There's nothing really in the wild here that's... No, we won't see otherwise. Ultra Ball. Yes, you will. A trainer named Elsa that uses ice types. Do you get it? Do you understand? Is that good for you? Would that be good for you? What type is this thing? Is it? I think it's a ground type, actually. Do you understand? An animation. An actual animation. It's incredible. I guess Blizzard also had one, but less impressive, I think. Okay. Frostra. Remember that thing that looked like it was in, like... I don't know the example, but it looked like it was in a cocoon made of ice, basically. Also, why is Prometheus permanent? You're blue now! That's my attack! But no, this thing is basically just ice bug, Volcarona, and by nature of being ice bug, it's so much worse. It does still have, you know, Volcarona's nuclear stats, but... when you consider that Volcarona, you know, is a fire type, is a, not quiver dance, fiery dance, you know, it's a whole lot less impressive. No, I swear to God. Okay. I swear to God, I thought she was going to say just something about letting it go. I'm not put it past this game. Alright. Max repel. Turn. Thank you. I still haven't replaced Giga Drain yet, which is surprising. Still, I suppose if it comes in handy, then it comes in handy. Damn. I never went over it, but this thing has the ability, an ability that basically turns all of its moves into fake out, where it gets priority on the first turn it's sent in, which is a neat idea for an ability. I get it. Cancer is, you know, astrological sign related to crabs, but you can't use that, like, it's got connotations. Thank you for deciding to heal when you use a move that lowers your own defenses. Mega Horn? I mean, I guess it makes sense. Is it not ground steel? Is it ground rock? It might have... Oh no, if it was ground rock, then it still would have been weak to empower ground, wouldn't it? Oh. Is it rock ground? Or rock... No, rock steel would have been... What type is this thing? Drogon. It's ground dark. Huh. Okay then. I could have kept in bomb insect the whole time. Alright. Another carrot wine. I'll take that. No! This fucking sticky key! Oh my god. Can I control this game with a controller? I think I need to set keybinds for it. I'm really feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Ahoy, SpongeBob! I've injected black tar heroin straight into my nutsack, and I'm going to die in 3 days. Ooh, last resort, big power move. Use, use, use! Quality AI. Sigh. Okay, do that as you're about to die. Not at the start of the fight when it might have been more useful. Sure. What? Oh. Oh. So, Rotom's looked better, I'm for certain. That's just a Daft Punk. That's just Rotom, but it's a Daft Punk robot. It's Cry! It's a Daft Punk song! I get it! It's a reference! Haha! I'm laughing! It's... The angrier I get, the more upset I get. Which seems like an oxymoron, but I'm angry that I'm angry that I'm angry, because I feel like I shouldn't even be having to say this anymore. It's a full heal. So you get it. If you're Ice Rock, then... I'd really prefer to have Horn Leech over Giga Drain, but whatever. Oh. I suppose I should have expected that, but I was hoping the AI would be just a little bit dumber. Oh, let's go! But why? It's not like you have Imposter. Really? Damn. So much for Stone Miss, am I right? Alright, I should probably start sending out a Bomb Insect into fights that they're not guaranteed to lose, but like, it's fun to try at least. Anyways, that is the most dead, this is the most dead Pokemon we've seen so far. Actually, no, Dual-type Nuclears have probably, have we seen any Dual-type Nuclears that are weak to water? Because we haven't yet. Also, since I don't think I really stressed how broken this thing was enough last time, it has a Mega Evolution that has like 150 special attack, or no, 150 physical attack, and like 175 speed, which is faster than literally everything that is not named Deoxys. I'm not sure why I sent you into it expecting to do anything. Can you imagine if this were Gen 1 and crits are based on speed, and Inflatica could get, like, that priority with also 180 or 175 speed? Priority criticals. Unfortunately, I have. This thing will not. Oh, actually, yeah, it's steel type, so I should switch out. No hidden power crabs are probably good enough. I like that Z-move style animation of the sprite just flinging at Prometheus. Carrot line. Quad resist. Nice. Black site, nice. Gelin? Right, it's that. It's like it's grass electric, right? Yeah, okay, okay. I should have used the other move, but whatever. Adam! Ugh! Shut up! Shut up! Just shut your fucking mouth. Let's keep moving. Shit. Emperus. I'm still amazed at just how few moves Fairy has, just like in general. There's only like there's like two good. There's Dazzling Gleam, Moonblast, and Play Rough, and those are like the only relevant damaging Fairy type moves, because the other two are both legendary exclusives, and then there's two legendary exclusives, and then there's or rather Pokemon exclusives, and then there's a bunch of early game stuff that's you're not really supposed to use late game, like Fairy Wind and Disarming Voice. But like, there's not a lot of variety, which really surprises me actually. That's electric, meaning it's electric. Something I forgot to point out when this thing showed up for the first time, this thing actually has, its own version of Galvanize, which I didn't realize, actually. I just didn't read it right. So, it's not actually stuck with, Wild Charge like I initially thought. Also, this thing came out before, Alolan Golem was revealed, and Galvanize is also on an electric rock type. How curious. Nice! Oh! Oh! No, that's not gonna kill though. Yeah. This thing might just paralyze me. I should have used Hidden Power. That would have been quite effective. I'm not sure why I thought I'd suddenly be faster than Jellin. It's fine. Here we are again. Also, I figure it's worth noting that you can't actually get these things. They're in the game, they're programmed, they have base stats, max sprites, but you can't access them. Why? Actually, now that I think about it, there might be a post-game way, but if there is, then it's like... I don't remember, actually. I don't think you can, though. Isn't it like a level 90 ambush? I'm running out of revives. TM23, Iron Tail. Iron Tail. Max Repel. Turn. Or move? Don't bring up the concept of competitive Pokemon in single player because it doesn't make sense in universe. Why does it have leftovers? Did you not implement fucking Toxic Heal? Why is Gliscor using Swords Dance? Gliscor doesn't use Swords Dance. Are you okay? You said you're using competitive movesets. Radiant Acid would be double typed. Or double super effective, so. Let's do that actually. Nice. I'm sure this has been said multiple times, so why does Ampharos not get Tail Glow? It is literally a glowing tail. F. Also leftovers, because leftovers automatically makes the build competitive, right? That's how it works, right? I'm not sure what this man expects. About to end this man's whole career. Yeah. Even without its mega, this thing is still built like a house. Ampharos, Gyarados, Gliscor. Wait, wasn't that the thing from the moveset? The, not moveset, the analysis at the start of the game? What would win a Battle Royale? That's actually a nice touch. You're definitely a trainer. This is definitely a trap. Why does this thing not have a third evolution? .90 accuracy on your main attack is bad, as you can see there. You know, it's just what I needed. So this has a 20% chance, by the way. %20 chance, by the way. Wait, what? I do not want to remember Dark Rising right now. Thank you for cursing me with that. Great, missed that 90 hit chance. Missed twice and get fucking flinched to near death. I like playing, playing this has been fun. It's been fun playing a bad thing. I refuse to play Dark Rising. It's too bad. It's oh boy. Let's just put this into perspective. In Dark Rising, the 7th gym leader is Yami Yugi, and in order to face his gym, you need to help him capture Giratina Origin Form, who's in one of the limbo slots. But it's a wild encounter. Its catch rate is set to 0, so you're not supposed to be able to catch it. But you have the Master Ball, so you can just capture Giratina Origin Form for him, and it becomes yours. It's goddamn terrible. Also, it's a hack where the trainers talk, which is obviously, you know, never a good sign. Or by the trainers, I mean the player character. You can get Drought, Fire Blast, or Drought Overheat Ninetales on the first route. When you're in your maybe 30s, there's an optional fight that is not that hard to find with Giovanni, who is literally in his 90s. You can skip the capture tutorial and come back when you have something with a decent level. And by the capture tutorial, I mean it's a hopeless boss fight. It's a hopeless boss fight against a level 50 Tornadus, where Arceus comes down and gives you a divine message to say, use strategy to defeat the foe. A level 50 Tornadus with speed boost instead of Prankster. Also speed boost Dittos in the game. You can revive Archeops, and because they were too lazy to program in Defeatist, instead of having Sturdy, instead of having Truant, it has Intimidate. Or not Truant, but instead of having, actually yeah, Truant. It has Intimidate on Archeops, and also Stone Edge has 90/90 power. Stone Edge has 90 power, 90 accuracy. Meanwhile, poor Grass is still stuck with 70, 100 Leaf Blade and 60, 100 60, 100 Giga Drain. So hot. Who spells some any bad? That lava plume animation uses feathers. But why though? When I die, my last words are going to be, but why though? Wait, lava plume, like plumage. Is that what they thought it was a pun on? Did they somehow think it was a pun on? Someday I will just fall over and die, and then it will be so sad, and I'll just be. Thank you. I think cry is very jarring and obnoxious. I love choice specs. I'm basically out of healing items. It's fine. I'll be fine. Darn. Obligatory 6-on-6 veteran. There's the other punk. It's still a Daft Punk. It's annoying. Also 6-on-6 fight. Instant crush. No animation. Could not tell you what that does. It sounds like a motor, or not a motorbike. What kind of motor? It sounds like a race car. It's like. Imagine if this thing was part normal. Like, imagine if this thing had, oh, what is it? Litleo evolves into Pyroar. Imagine if this thing had Pyroar's type. This thing is still disgusting, and I still hate it. I really, genuinely do not like this thing. Yeah. Let's see, Siren Tide. Nope. Also, I'd like to point out this is level 59, and we've been fighting like level 63s this whole time. Dun, 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 bam, 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 bam. Uh-oh. That's gonna hurt. Yo! Surviving that goddamn quad effective psychic? Let's fucking go. All right. Also, literally not a single trainer has asked me for my number on the... Oh, God. There's so much. Not a single trainer has asked me for my Poképod number since, like, the second gym. I mean, I have been avoiding a lot of trainers, so that's kind of fair, I guess, but still. We're just one yo sound effect away from that being really racist. Just do what I do when I have problems. Scream! Scream! Screaming is easy money, especially when the enemy targets the wrong threat. Even your puny nuclear resist cannot get around choice specs. Goodbye. Oh dear. What's convection? Again, in this game where we're genuinely worried about fucking in this game where we're actually worried about radiation poisoning, what the hell is convection? I'd really rather not. Nope. I almost hung that up. Where do those boulders go? Are they not supposed to go here? Am I missing something? Can I get on my bike? Yes, I can. Fuck yes. Oh, okay. Flamethrower. Do I have anything that can learn flamethrower? Damn, not even Adnokana? I'm here. Protein. Basic boulder puzzles that anyone who caught Articuno would know how to do. Little disappointing for Victory Road, but I guess Kanto's Victory Road is the same way. TM59 Dragon Pulse. That would be good if I had any dragons, but dragon's probably the worst coverage type you can have. Especially now that fairies are a thing. TM90 Substitute. That would be good if you had the Griffin. Nice door opening sound. Hey, it's Gabby and Ty. Alright, full heal. Sideways PC usage. Yeah. Maria's taking part? I like the... Thematically, I like the full item selection, but it's really pointless here. Anyways, let's get, like... 40 of those. 20 of those. And a couple of those. Ideally, I won't need to use them. What do you have? Just like Pokeballs and stuff? Every kind of Pokeball you could need. Actually, I didn't need to use that, but whatever. So, we'll drop a manual save here, and then we'll go. We're at the champion. We're at the championship site. Oh. What are you looking for? Ominous music. All right. No items in battle. That. Huh. Okay, so here's the thing. Oh, Jesus. My left key actually came off. So here's the thing. This actually, this is not just any normal Elite Four. This is a tournament. A tournament where you get randomly assigned opponents. Some of the opponents here are very scary. Some of them are less so. If we don't get to the notable one, then I'll talk about it later. I like the tournament Pokemon League setup. I kind of feel like that should be a thing. Sun and Moon did something similar with the random champion. No items. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is very bad. Okay, so trainer's level 70. Good to know. I guess I'm doing more rare candying after this. Also, I'd like to point out that Victory Road had no indication of what level these trainers would be. Victory Road capped at 62, and barely anything gave any experience, as you can tell by my, a little less than, good levels for my team. Considering I reckoned them all to 65, like, only 2 of them gained any levels. This theme's okay. It was not as bad as I thought when I started, but it's... Oh! Okay. Yeah, we're not doing this. Because why have actual... No, did I... Oh. Right, autosaves, I guess? I don't know. But, yeah, see, my first opponent changed to Sir Goldcorn. Anyways, why have actual challenging boss design when you can just have Oko moves? Guess we're leveling to 71. Not really a fan of this remix of the Hoenn League theme, though. It's a little too hyperactive for, like, I don't know, like, this is a battle theme. Why is this used for a non-battle scenario? This is about the least exciting thing I could be doing. Ah, Sir Goldcorn. Nice. The name is off the screen. Please, put in some goddamn effort into your game. Please. No, I think about it. Sun and Moon also had one of the early youngsters as one of the potential champions. This game predicted a lot of Sun and Moon, for better and for worse. And here we are again. At least you didn't get O-Code. Splendifowl. Dead. Whimsicott. This guy's team doesn't really have a notable theme to it. Oh, but Whimsicott outsped me. Okay. I don't need nuclear moves to do quad damage to this thing. Who am I giving this thing? Probably, sure. And there we go. Off-stab Hurricane is not that strong, especially coming from something as weak as Whimsicott. Alright, it seems like rock, ground, rock fighting. I'll just hit it with radio acid. Probably not gonna kill, but damn, so close. Oh well. So why does Garfield outspeed this thing, but Adnokana didn't? Is Adnokana really just that screwed by not having IVs or EVs? This thing is slow. This thing I understand, but... Shigunara Rin. Barriet, kill a fairy. Alright, we are doing good. We are in there. We are doing this. Hush, sorry. Tea and biscuits. It's funny because he's a gentleman stereotype. Up next, round 2. Angelica. Sadly. Oh wait, no, we are auto-healed. Okay. So items are basically worthless. Items not being worthwhile is something I'll have to talk about again in a sec. In a bit, rather. Unfortunately, fairies cannot stand up to nuclear power. Also, I don't need the rules explained to me every single time. The word Bakya allows us to copulate, and it will foretell your death. The word Bakya speak one language, and it is death. Actually, I guess Skullface was trying to make a language of nukes, so this bit kind of works. Kind of. Maybe. Oh! If this thing was a guy, I probably would have called it Skullface, actually. You and I are more similar than you think, Big Boss. We both specialize in nuclear-type Pokemon, and we both want our revenge on the world. Isn't that correct? Now then, allow me to take you to McDonald's for a nice lunch. It will be my treat. And at the McDonald's, be sure not to get stuck in the McDonald's playpen. I've heard nightmares about that place. I have something to ask of you. Big Boss, I have something to ask of you. The man on fire has us stuck in the McDonald's play place. Just like the world has us trapped away from society, far removed from any perception of reality. Please get us out of here, though. We haven't eaten our meals. Round 3. versus Tico again. Do you get it? He dances. Is this the fight with the thing I need to talk about? Let's see. Archleys. Wow, it is fast. It's fast. F. That's fine. He has a fire type team, so yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Mega Archleys has Drought, but it's also faster than Elytruxo, so Elytruxo's Drought will Elytruxo's Drizzle will take priority. Didn't really think that one out well, did you? Also, I must once again stress that Elytruxo is built like a fucking house, so it can eat that stab earthquake like it's nothing. Put J. Let's actually switch out because I can refresh the drizzle later, and also actually I can't heal. There's no healing. Boom. Thank you, Sleep Talk, for being entirely RNG based. I'm not surprised. Wait, no, my mouse dragged me over to fucking Crunch instead of Sleep Talk. Oh man. Woke up, flinched. No. Impressive, big boss. I love doing a Skullface voice. It's funny every time. Yes. What can you do for me? What can I do for my country? That is a good question, President of the United States of America. I do not know what my country has done for me, aside from leave me with this horrible burn on my face. It has marked me. I have been rejected by society. And for that, I will create my nation. There's a non-zero chance that I just end up losing here, straight up. I don't wanna waste my time. Is this it? No, it's just the pseudo legend. dragon type. It's not a dragon type. Okay, so it's dead. Whoa! That's... What? What is this thing's ability? Okay, it's only normal weak to fire, so that's still really impressive. Damn, how did you manage that? Also, it's worth noting that this is an illegal level for Beliodon. It's supposed to be... It has to be level 72. Kimaconda. Okay, this thing. Remember how I said, remember the chemical that we got? How it had, contrary and overheat? And I said I could just ruin the game with this? This thing has choice specs, not choice specs, choice scarf. So it will probably outspeed you. It has overheat as its only move, meaning that there's no RNG fuckery you can do to avoid it. You're getting hit with an overheat and you're gonna fucking like it. And it has fucking contrary, meaning that it'll get that special attack buff every time it uses overheat, and it will just tear through your entire team, and nobody's happy. This thing is just gonna tear through the rest of my team. Yeah, there's nothing Prometheus can really do here. And once again, I must stress, this thing literally only has overheat. There's nothing you can do to avoid it using overheat. It's just going to do that. And this is acceptable in a game that has been in development for 9 years. This is so bad. Why do people like this game? Why did this game get notoriety? Why did somebody... Just, why? 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 So much why. So many questions. But now we have to start from the goddamn beginning. I don't wanna waste my time as another casualty of society. Doctor said my mom should have had another portion. Portion. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. I don't wanna waste my time as another casualty of society. They should add that to Twitch things. Just so we can hear Twitch streamers yelling "Portion, portion, portion" because it's funny. Whimsicott, 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 bill boy cotton. Cotton, 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 cotton. Flash cannon. Flash cannon. Hero Lune. It's the water type, I guess. I don't wanna waste my time. And Ampharos, which you don't really have a way to one-shot, so... I mean, I guess I could just do the normal thing. Just... Alright. Who's next? Angelica, okay. What if I just, like, put Prometheus up front and used a bunch of steel-type moves? And by that I mean just used Flash Cannon a whole bunch. Does she have anything to really deal with that? I am very well acquainted with the power of fairies. This is my 3rd time fighting you. Alright. Okay. No. No, Windows. Windows, I just want... Okay, switching to probably your most threatening thing. The AI switching capabilities have not been its strong suit. Misty Terrain? What does Misty Terrain even do? Like, prevent confusion and, like... I don't even fucking remember, man. Alpico! Oh, it's Ice Fairy. Oh, this is gonna be good. just keep spamming U-turn, buddy. Boy. As I thought, she didn't really have an answer to just spamming Flash Cannon with Prometheus. And Flora can just die to whatever. I have no idea what Misty Terrain even did. Really? Please. I probably should have Mega Evolved this thing because I don't think Mega Electricso is going to be that big of a deal. Crunch. I think Siren Tide was a name people were throwing around from Primarina before it got its name officially revealed. Okay. Who's next? Rosalind. Okay. Rosalind is Psychics, right? And probably a Bomb Insect was gonna be my, Also, I'm surprised she's showing her face, considering she, you know, doesn't usually. Although I guess Giovanni is at the Pokemon World Tournament in canon, so I mean, like... Also, I like the sudden, like, introduction of... The sudden introduction of sexism into this world just for her backstory, when Pokemon is usually pretty egalitarian. That's a fairy type. Are we going to see him? But her fairy type used Psychic. Okay. Gargriff. That's a rock type. Although it is from where she's from, so... Whatever. I'll just give it a little bit of suck. And that's what we call it, Stone Miss. Winnow-Tinger. It's a fairy type. Okay, maybe it was just wrong, and this thing is actually a fairy type. Or this person is actually a fairy type gym leader. It's fine. I can still deal with this. Let's see. Just keep draining. Sorry, I just got a message, actually. Miasmatic, that is the hardest Prometheus call I've ever seen. Okay. Really? Okay. And it just uses Reflect. Really not the best use of your time. Duplicate. Why does this game still think that Ditto is a threat without Imposter? And Dremsama. Dremsama. Dromsama. Oh. Wait. It had its own illusion? Okay. Okay. Round 4 versus Davern. I feel like I'm supposed to recognize that, but I don't. So I'll just keep Nymflora. It's Mountain Man. Was he the Mountain Gym Leader, actually? Oh, yeah. I guess he was. Throwback Thursday, when this thing gave me actual problems and not just being another roadblock or another road bump, not even roadblock. Nice job setting up a substitute that's going to just die immediately. Did you not implement Black Sludge? Also, I'd still like to point out that the substitute doesn't even have a sprite. Was that Pain Split? Really? Bitch. Okay. Turlard. Oh, to be young, dumb, and full of, you know, back when this thing was our first oops. It's still kind of ugly, honestly. Was there a nuclear Turlard? I feel like there was, but I don't remember. Sableye. A bomb insect it is, okay. Sableye will probably Mega Evolve. Oh no, okay. So it's just gonna keel over and die immediately. Blubble Rug. Okay, Prometheus again. This thing is disgusting. Alright. Also, is this really something that is in a cave? Like, this doesn't really fit the rest of his team. Born in a truck, raised in a cave, fishing and fucking is all that I crave. Just putting leftovers on everything is an intelligent design. This reminds me of when I played Nameless Fire Red Project. Just leftovers on everything. Gliscor. Let's just stand. No, I don't want to run. I want to fight and use the last move in my slots. I think Bubble Rock actually outsped Sunny, but I might as well stay in. Oh no, okay. Okay. I would not call that a clear body under any circumstance. Drill gun. A bomb insect, it's all you. It's all me! Drill gun Mega Flows? I forgot about that actually. Oh, now it looks like a jack-o'-lantern, but with Kamina glasses. And it has like, boy, that's ugh. Yeah, not really feeling this thing. Swipe. All right. I think we're almost done. I think there's one more to go. So who is the champion? This seems unsafe. What happens to a kid who just reaches out a little too far and then just falls in lava? Looping, cheering, looping applause sound effect. All right. Nice black. The textures are unloaded. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. It's Ektan. Why do I still have that? So, you get the offer to calm this thing down, or no, you get the offer to catch this thing, but we'll get to it. Nuclear Actan, level 80. Ah. Metal Cruncher, no animation. Couldn't even give it the fucking bite animation because you literally already have it in the game. Okay, let's boy, let's fucking look at this thing. So we got Nuclear Actan here. It's So here's the thing. You get nuclear balls. You get the option, like you're told to catch it. So let's try doing that. If this doesn't just kill it outright. It might. It did. Alright. So here's the thing about Actan, Nuclear Actan. If you catch it, you just don't. Like, it's not caught, it doesn't go to your PC. And the plot progresses as if you knocked it out. If you were in older versions of the game, there's a chance that you'll keep Nuclear Actan It doesn't have a nuclear back sprite, so it just uses the normal back sprite. And its type is not properly displayed as steel nuclear. There's no real indication on whether you're supposed to be able to catch this thing or not, but you can't in practice. Chan, chan. Or you could use the Pokemon speech translator. Then it just cures itself. I mean, I guess it is a steel type. So, you have the option to add Actan to your party. Not Lanthan, Actan. And it's a level 80 Steel Dark type. It's cool, right? You want your legendary Pokemon. So let's replace Adnokana, because, let's be real, it hasn't done much. Actan automatically moves to the front of the party, so you know something's up. You know something's up. Something's going to happen. Curie, crude uranium. Hello, Curie. Uranium ores in the mountain. Match. So remember how, you know how it says that Actan was no match for Urane also? Yeah, I'll fucking do it. I'm pretty sure it's too late for you. If this radiation can kill you in minutes, I think it's already too late for you. So Curie doesn't have the rest of her team. Anyways. Enter Gamma Urane. It's kind of funny how often I compared this game to Sun and Moon, because much like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, this game ends with a super boss encounter. Alright, let's take our last opportunity to heal. Also, remember how you're not supposed to heal? Or you're not supposed to buy items for the Elite Four because you don't need items. Why would you need items? You don't use them in battle and you get auto heal between fights, so it's not really relevant. If you didn't buy items, you won't have anything for this. So you're just kind of screwed. All you have is Actan. And actually, you know what? Speaking of Actan, I'm gonna pretend I don't have. Or I'm going to. Basically, I have knowledge of what's going to happen, so I can do this. But the average player is not going to know to do this. I am become death, destroyer of worlds, yada yada yada. It's funny, it's not funny, it's not funny at all. Gamma Urane, level 85. And it has Chernobyl, which automatically spawns in Fallout. Great. So, Gamma Urain. Gamma Urain, much like Ultra Necrozma, is Ubermon, who you... However, you don't have access to Gamma Urain. This thing has 758 BST, so it's stronger than God. It has 154 special attack, 132 speed, 122, 116, 104 bulk, with a solid 130 attack to back it up. And you said you got your steel type, right? You got your thing that counters nuclear. I mean, look at this thing. It's a rental. That's kind of funny, but it's a legendary Pokemon. It's got good bug. It's got intimidate. It's a steel type. What could go wrong? Wait. What? That's not what's supposed to happen. Yeah, there we go. This thing has overheat, remember? It will use overheat. And if it uses overheat, it will just flat out murder Actam. I gave it the Aqua Berry for a reason. If you do not have that Aqua Berry, you just die. You lose Actam, and you have to fight Urain with your team of probably level 70s. But fuck you, I win. More things about Gamma Urain. It spawns in Fallout. Fallout is, again, it'll do half of your health at the end of every turn to anything that's quad weak to nuclear, aka every double type thing that isn't part steel or nuclear. Let's see here. If you lose this fight, you get a non-standard game over instead of returning to the Pokemon Center. So you have to sit through a long-ass cutscene before sitting through more long-ass cutscenes. Once again, the player does not have access to Gamma Urain at all, unlike Ultra Necrozma. Let's see. What else about... Oh, yeah, and Chernobyl, upon the initial release of this game, was bugged to spawn in, if memory serves, it spawned in Sandstorm instead, by accident, meaning that this thing actually kind of became neutered. Oops. Also, Chernobyl functions like the Super Sun and Primordial Sea and Desolate Lands, where it cannot be replaced. Yeah. Gamma Urain is terrible unless you're prepared. Fuck this game. This game sucks. But fuck you. I win. Okay. Do it. Oh yeah, DC DE Suica. Boy, we've got... God, that's another thing that's probably too bad to play, but it would be funny. Text that cuts off. And now we Scooby-Doo the villain, except... It's Lucille! It's your mother! She was alive this whole time, feeding on nuclear power, bonding with Urain. Why couldn't we be Lucille? That would be a fun game. Taking your overpowered legendary and just storming through the entire Pokemon League challenge with your uber tier legendary. That would be funny. Oh, Larkspur Laboratories. No offense taken. Take all blame away from the game, or take all blame away from the person responsible, and just pull out a source that you can't even get any sort of closure on because, oops, it's gone now. There's no resolution on either of those plot points. PST. PST. Oh, we can just talk. Okay. PST. No, we can't. She's unconscious. Also, she's your mother. Number 92, which is uranium on the fucking periodic table. What is my purpose? You're designed to transport butter. Oh my god. Yeah. Explain Porygon. Explain Golett. Explain, oh, there has to be others. Explain Type Null. Actually, no, Type Null existed after this game, but still. Genesect, yes. In fact, any fossil Pokemon, that kind of counts, I think. Ordina, yeah, but different canon, so that'd be fucked up if this game and Vigo were canon to each other. I'm still like, it's mostly Porygon because like Porygon is not only man-made, but like it's continued to have been worked on. Like Golett was something from the past, but people are still working on Porygon to this very day. It has its own Pokeball, by the way. If you hack that Pokeball into your inventory, it says you shouldn't have this. Urane, it's a legendary, all right. Its alpha form is weak, but it still has legendary stats. And then its beta form, which you can get an item to switch between its alpha and beta form. Its beta form is just objectively better. Its alpha form is basically only there for flavor. And you can go get Actan if you want to. But that implies I'm going to continue to play this game. We're the champion of Tandor! Long journey indeed. Do I? Wow! Adnokana doesn't even get credit. Garfield. Big, strong. I wish it wasn't modest, but hey, whatever. Wolbachia, broken. Who let that exist? Prometheus, probably the weakest consistent member on my team, but Psychic Steel is a good type. A bomb insect, there from the beginning. Very strong, very nice. Sanae, God bless Rain Thunder. Always a good strategy. Every game, every time. It's so stupid. The day that the day that Game Freak gives Drizzle to something that can learn Thunder naturally that isn't Kyogre is the day they shit themselves. Oh, I was gonna get real mad. So that was Pokemon Uranium. Is this game good? No. It is. It runs like shit. It sounds like shit. It is inconsistently good looking, but most of the time it looks like shit. The story writing is serviceable if you ignore the whole "this isn't how radiation works" thing. But anytime like a non-plot critical NPC opened their mouth, I just wanted them to shut up. They were all insufferable, and I skipped over most of the terrible jokes. There's so many jokes that just repeats over and over again, and so much terrible referential humor, so much meme humor. It's so bad. Oh boy, it's intolerable. Is this game fun? That's a bit of a different question. It's a slog to play sometimes. It runs like again, it runs like crap, but there is something to be said about taking some things that are just abstractly broken and just tearing your way through a game. It's so poorly designed around it. And there is some sort of magic there. I did want to keep playing. I didn't give up. You know, I played this more than I played Altair and Sirius. I actually beat this, you know. But yeah. But yeah, this game is not worth the 9 years in the making. This would be decent if it were the result of a 1 to 2 year development period where, you know, communications were kept low on a one-man team. But look at how long this credit sequence is. This game is depressing. It's how terrible it is just upsetting because it had 9 years of development. Imagine being one of the people who found out about this game when it was new and waited 9 years just to get this. I can't imagine how that must feel. This is worse than, like, if you were an AM2R fan who discovered that when it was new, and like it got taken down by Nintendo, that's upsetting. If you were a fan of this and you got this product released to you, good God. So, you know, I can't call this game irredeemable because I do like some of the designs. Again, the plot writing is serviceable, but it's just so much. There's so much bad to it. Anytime it tries to be funny is intolerable. Anytime it tries to be, like, interesting is just bland. The credits are looping. The credits. They just fade to black abruptly. Let's go check out Uranium at least. There's no resolution to this. After 10 long years, it's good that we can accept as a society that this game is fucking terrible. I don't want cookies right now. I actually want dinner. No, you won't. This game isn't even finished. This game had 9 years of development. When it released on that fateful day, it wasn't even finished. The post-game content is not even here. Side quests end unresolved. Pokemon are unobtainable, despite being fully programmed in. No. Look, I just want to get to a town so I can go to the... I don't have a minute. What? Well, at least the dialogue changes. That's something you don't really see in Pokemon that often. But still. Like, let's check out... We can check out, Uranium, but beyond that, I'm done with this game. I never want to play this ever again. This was easily one of the worst fan games I've ever played. I don't think it's as bad as... I don't think it's as bad as... I don't think it's as bad as, like, Dark Rising or most ROM hacks I played, to be honest. Like, I don't know, maybe I'd put this on par with, like, what the hell? I did get the... I thought I took the item. Okay. No. I'd probably put this on par with, like, Tohomon, Tohomon World Link in Another World. Those are also very bad, and those are games I'm probably not going to play. Just because I don't have quite the same experience. And by that I mean I have too much experience for those, to be honest. But yeah. That was Pokemon Uranium. After this, I'm probably gonna take a little break. I've been streaming basically every day for the past maybe not quite a week, but for a while. Um, After this, I'll probably get back to finishing Awakening and Bravely Second. And after those, who knows? Um, so, yeah. All in all, all in all, my reaction to this game.
This game blows.